Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading, where we're going to be finding out who you're going to meet next in love. So we have 3 piles here for you. We have the Opalite Coffin, we have Green Apopalite, and we have the Rose Quartz Angel. So take a moment and see which pile best resonates with your energy. You can go with your first thought, as that's often the seat of our intuition, or pause the video if you need a little bit more time. We are going to be using the Morgan Greer deck today. I'll see you on the other side. All right, hi pile 1. You have chosen the beautiful piece of opalite in the shape of a coffin. I love this. And to turn over your first card, you have the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm kind of sensing that the person that you are going to meet next is probably somebody you already know. And I think this person is either an ex or somebody that's likely to come back to you after they've been hurt, they've felt betrayed, used, discarded, something like that. Now, remember the 5 of Pentacles is really a card that seeks to have some kind of change with the 3D world. So maybe you're hoping that this person will come back in a different light. And let's just take a look at the energies to see whether or not that will happen. I do see that you have a very strong bond with this person already. And it's almost like you guys have your own world together, your own religion, your own language, something like that. So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse here. We have the 7 of Cups, also in reverse. And we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So, not to be the bearer of bad news here, but I'm not sure this is the right time for you both. I sense that this person is really working through some issues. I'm fixated really here with this club, often a wand in this deck. You know, the wands are interchangeable. They can be walking sticks or they can be weapons. They traditionally belong to the middle class, so maybe somebody within a trade, somebody that's good with their hands, somebody that's looking to make a name for themselves through entrepreneurship of the like. But I feel like to some degree, even though this person wants to come through and offer you a new mode of communication, they're really just not ready yet. They have not embraced their noble heart. They have not had enough experience to come back a different person with a new perspective. And they really don't know how to marry these 2 worlds that they're straddling. That's just kind of the message that's coming through here for me. We'll take a look at some messages in a minute, but I just want to clarify this connection a little bit. So if you're resonating with this so far, hit that like button or comment down below. I always love to hear whether or not these things are resonating. So let's go a little bit further. We have the 7 of Cups here. And the 7 of Cups usually represent choices, but you see it's upside down, right? I just feel like this person has a massive amount of indecision about what's going on in their life. I think they want to shed the masks. I think they want to, pursue a path they've never done before, but there's just so much doubt and so much insecurity surrounding this person at this time. That's just kind of the feeling that I get here, and it's even further amplified by the 7 of Wands. So you see the 7 of Wands character trying to go out and do something different. Maybe go to a different place, a different job, a different, and you can see that, like, whatever endeavor this person is trying to do, idea, it bears fruit, but they're really just in their own head. They're in their own mind about all of this. And I just kind of get that, like, you're just this mother figure for them. Yeah. So on the bottom here, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And this is all about making choices. But again, it's unmanifested energy. This person isn't even really sure that they want this new way. It's almost like they know that it's good for them, it's going to create positive change, but they're just not ready to commit themselves to transformation. And that's a dangerous place to be for love. You want your person to really work for you. So let's just see the future of this connection and kind of just some more information about what's going on here. Okay. So the situation is calling for you to have trust. I think Spirit is trying to tell you, like, look, don't put all your eggs in this one basket. Go out, maybe get on a dating site, meet new people, and if something happens with that person, like, also pursue other avenues, because you don't just want to be waiting for this person to constantly come back towards. And sometimes growth happens when you shut the door and you're like, nope, you need to figure this one out on your own. This could be a military connection. This person could be a soldier. They could be deployed and come back with, like, a lot of issues they need to search through. Doesn't necessarily need to be like what you're thinking, probably PTSD, all that stuff. Just, where's my life going? Do I want to keep pursuing this? Do I want to get married? Do I want to have a house? Do I want to settle down? All of these kinds of things. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, I just kind of feel like this person has paralyzed you a little bit. And, if this is not your reading, then go ahead and jump to another reading. But sometimes we have to hear the harsh lessons or the harsh words here, and I do not mince words. So I don't want you to be offended. But, this seems to be the way this reading is going. Spirit really wants you to focus on you. It wants you to focus on your personal sovereignty. This person that comes to you when they feel that they need guidance, help, advice, whatever, bring that person to the forefront for yourself and solve your problems this way. You're like a unicorn, you're a rare breed, and you have to let people see that and have to get them to stop treating you like you're like everybody else. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe there's somebody else waiting in the wings that really wants your attention, but you're like, no, this person's just a nice guy. And I'm not drawn to the nice guy. I'm drawn to the bad boy. So maybe make the effort to be with somebody that you've never really wanted to, is never really your type before. It could also be an indication that this person needs some kind of reassurance, and if that's your cue to give them that, then they need to know where you stand. But we do have finances and career on the bottom. So I really honestly think the biggest message is pull away and focus on you. Your personal sovereignty, what makes you feel good in your body. We've got pentacles here, so like your money, your vision for how you want your life to go. Like, stop. A big message coming through right now is like, stop predicating your decisions on this person, because even if they are the right one for you in the end, you shouldn't compromise yourself. People don't want people that, in general, I think in healthy relationships, that just do everything that they want to do. They want to, ideally it should be like two independent forces joining to dance, because you like each other. So beware of codependency here. Okay. So let me just wrap this up short and sweet. I know we have a short reading today, but it was on my mind, so let me just pull a card here from the Magical Unicorns deck, because you're a unicorn, just for some extra advice. Okay, healer. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. You have the power to help and heal others, but beware this, because we are still in a 6 universal year. The lesson of the 6 is don't overextend yourself. Sometimes we're healing other people because there's stuff inside of us that needs to be healed. So watch for that. But also, you can't give from an empty cup. I'm sure you've heard this expression before. So make sure that you're doing things in your life that makes you feel good. So that if somebody eventually comes through to kind of tug on your heartstrings, you're able to discern whether or not this is a right time to extend yourself for them. All right, so short and sweet. I love it. Let's see, what have I got? If you go on my website, and the links will be here below, you could do a $5 reading if you want just a simple question like this. I've got longer readings and a special for love and relationships. That's a 30-minute video that can get emailed to you, or we could do that by Skype for $22.22. We like to flow with the angel numbers on this channel. So other than that, let me know if this reading resonated with you, and if you have any ideas for the next reading, is something that you really want to be read for, do let me know about that as well, okay? So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Hi, Pile 2. This is for everyone that chose this beautiful piece of green apophyllite. This is a very celestial stone. So we're going to add that over here to our green onyx. And I'm feeling this is going to be a very heart-centered reading today. Oh my goodness, and I was right. The 9 of Cups. This is the wish card. I really feel like if you haven't been lucky in love, you're going to get very lucky. This is basically like a genie has granted you a wish, and you don't have to use it on who you're going to meet, who that new partner is, but if you want to, the world is at your feet, or will be very soon. There is a caveat with this card, though. I really feel like if you're not in a position where you have space for somebody in your life, then you have to make it. And this is a very specific message for some of you. So, speaking of messages with the Page of Swords, something must die in order for something to be reborn, and in order to have space for this person. So, if you know who your person is, or you're wondering when somebody's going to come into your life, if it hasn't already, it's because you very well likely know what change needs to be made as well. But I think you're about to get everything that you wish for very soon. So we have the Page of Swords and the King of Rods. Yeah, there's multiple suitors involved here. This is a brilliant reading. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. I'm kind of getting that maybe you will meet this person through a family member, because the page is usually a very juvenile energy. Or for some of you, this is a young lover versus, a guy, not a boy, but not yet a man type thing. So we have the swords here, which is air. So it could be an air sign. Let's see, that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And of course, this isn't gender specific. So of course, read for you. But then we have the King of Rods here. So that's fire, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And I like how they're facing each other in this particular reading. So I feel like these people know each other. They're within your friends group, or there's somebody at work. These two people are going to consider themselves rivals. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, so this is what I was saying about this wish card. It's almost kind of like a be careful what you wish for, but at the same time, fate is going to turn the wheel for you. And it's really up to you to determine if it's whether or not it's in your favor. It's really interesting. We have the Two of Cups here on the bottom. So like, I kind of feel like this is interesting. One of these two people is going to be the person that teaches you a lot about life. So that if they are not the true love, you will find that true love through them. This card is interesting in this deck because, of course, the Two of Cups, new partnerships, new love, new friendship, whatever. But you can see they're kind of like, they could be intimately staring at each other, or they could be like competing or in an argument. Whoever this person is, fire or air, this is going to be a very passionate romance. So I'm kind of getting from Spirit that it really doesn't matter who you choose. Both people are going to teach you different lessons about the Wheel of Fortune. There's like something you have to learn about yourself that you're going to learn through being with these people. And I love this card here because the King and the Queen are just so oblivious to, like, you know, not only the hand turning the wheel, it's almost, you know, as if they think they're just riding the wave of their own doing, but also this guy falling off here. So it's going to be like a party type time. And yet I'm getting, you know, you're kind of like an introspective person, or at least in an introspective phase right now. So these two people are probably coming from very different backgrounds. You can see one has blonde hair, the other one has brown hair. You know, if you want to dive into maybe different parts of the country or the world. And I think that that's kind of what they're going to teach you about yourself, is how you fit into this whole equation and what you're supposed to learn in this lifetime. Like, this is it could be a karmic lesson, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see if we can get more information here. Ooh, wrong deck. I do see true love on the bottom. That's really interesting. So I do think one of these people could be this true love. Interesting. We got this card the last time. Trust. Very different reading from reading number one, but trust. Interesting. Again, we have the two soldiers here, or two people that are willing to fight for your love. I think if you're somebody that really ruminates over whether or not you've made the right decision, don't, because again, all avenues lead to the same place. It's about you. As selfish as that sounds, I would definitely ruminate on this. I would meditate, I would go to yoga, I would do a ceremony. Something simple, like you can go outside and take a walk, and if you're in between two people, you can ask the wind and be like, hey, is this guy right for me? And see if you get a sign, a bird, a butterfly, the wind, you know, blowing on your cheek. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, I mean, this is really about getting to know yourself, right? Not very juicy, but don't make, I guess the rule of this card is don't make any rash decisions about this person. I think both people are going to show you like the best of themselves right off the bat. It's going to require some, not investigation, but like very playful sussing out. Then we have let your friends help you. So again, like if you resonate with, you know, those people being in your friends group, then you can utilize the testimony of others, but of course be wary of like jealous people to kind of get the background. Maybe things are really important in love to know is like, how did this person's former relationships go? Who broke up with who and why? Were they married before? Were they left at the altar, you know? And then how they grew up as well. So like, I hope I've given you some ideas about the sussing, but honestly, you got to be subtle about it because people don't like to feel like they're being grilled. And look at this, true love again on the bottom, the romance of a lifetime. So it's either one of these two guys or these two guys are going to lead you to realizing, hopefully, that the one true love is yourself. I know. That to that person that's really going to be romantically fulfilling. I really like this. Let me just pull one more card here from, what is this deck called? The Magical Unicorns. Let's see if we can get any more information about these two people. How interesting. I really do get that one of them is young and one of them is old. That's funny. Very soon, what you're asking for will happen. Yeah, so you may have, this is a sign for you. If you have been wishing for something, whether that's to find somebody or to find your true love or a job promotion, whatever, this is confirmation. This is a yes answer. You're going to get this very, very soon, and it's going to change your life, and most likely in positive ways. So what a beautiful reading. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe to the channel. I've got readings on my website if you want to know more. My love and relationship special is 2222. And then I've also got a one quick question I can do by text. Any of my readings I can do on FaceTime or Skype or with a video sent to your email. So ask me more about that if that resonates, and I will see you next time. All right, you guys, this is our last reading. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen this wonderful piece of rose quartz in the shape of an angel. She has gotten me through a lot of trials and tribulations, so this is going to be a harmonious reading, I feel like. And as to who you're going to meet next in love, ooh, the Queen of Swords. So, of course, this isn't gender specific. I just want to let you know that. This could be a lady as well if you find yourself inclined in that way, or even if not. I think to some degree, for some of you, this is like expand your horizons. And you'll notice in this deck that this queen, she's not the ice queen of the other decks. She might still be a divorcee per se, but this person is very connected to their heart space. If you're in Cali, you'll probably recognize the ranunculus flower. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is somebody that's going to protect you. This person could be a lawyer or just have like a very top personality, a dominating personality. This is a woman that really knows what she wants and will go after it. Very high, like thinking, cerebral, intellectual, scholarly, and yet loving and kind. So let's hear more. Now, if you don't resonate with this, you can always choose a different pile. I'll let you know. But I would like you to stay to see whether or not this is what you're looking for. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, slow and steady growth. How interesting. I kind of get that like maybe you came from a background that's fairly conservative, or you're kind of, maybe you're in a trade. You believe that perhaps you don't believe in love at first sight. You believe like love grows over time. And I think when you meet this person, whether man or woman, this person will show you that love at first sight is possible. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So it's very exciting. They'll also give you a deeper connection with spirit and the earth, because the Seven of Pentacles is the gardener and he's planting something. So this is all about what you want to see grow. Isn't that amazing? Now we have the King of Cups in reverse. I kind of get for you that maybe you, or maybe this person, depending on who they are, they have an ex-husband or an ex-spouse that might try to sabotage this connection. I don't know why. It just really came through that there's somebody waiting in the wings that's like wanted your heart or had an opportunity with you and messed up, and they don't want you to leave them. So if this is resonating, do drop a comment below and tell everybody about your situation, because this is a community where people can really help each other. That's very interesting. And honestly, upside down, this kind of reminds me of like a snake. So, anywho, and then we have the Two of Cups. And yeah, so this is why I say this, because the Two of Cups here, we've seen this in another reading in a different way. This is usually the card of partnerships, but you can kind of see that they're intensely staring at each other. It's almost like they're in a rivalry or a disagreement of some kind, and yet here is the reverse. So like this person, I feel like, has a bit of ethereal hooks in you. You're an ex or an ex-spouse or something. And honestly, this reading is a little bit about self-love as well, because the Queen of Swords is a very discerning woman. This could also just be like a good friend of yours that's going to introduce you to someone as well. But the main theme of this is to really find your sovereignty, so that whoever this King of Cups is doesn't influence you against yourself, if that makes any sense. And I really feel like this might have been the reason why you haven't moved on. I do want some more information. Who is this King of Cups here? Okay, yeah, we have Death in reverse. So Death in reverse and the King of Cups, this is just somebody that cannot let go. It's further confirmation for me that this is somebody that's having a hard time accepting that your relationship has ended. And so maybe this new person coming in, is going to show you where you've been like weak with this person and how to be strong. Okay, and then we have the Hierophant as well. So again, I really feel like for some of you, this might be a lady. That's so funny. Open yourself up to something non-traditional. The Hierophant is a traditional card, and I really feel like you might just be fighting your understandings of like what love is and what love should be. And it quite frankly could be a soulmate connection that will knock your socks off if you allow yourself to be free like that. Let's get some more information. Yeah, look at this. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. I love this picture, and I feel like this is something we could all use, honestly, whether you're coupled or not. Well, obviously wouldn't be here if you were, because you want to know who's coming into your life. But this is definitely the way to do it. If you're looking for someone, even if you decide this person is not the person for you, a sense of playfulness and love can encourage the right person to come along. Because if you think about it, we don't want to resonate with someone who has, negative energy. So that's just a little tip from Spirit. This card wants to come up in every reading. So we do have free yourself here. This just seems to be the theme of this entire reading. Let go of the rules. Get to know each other before you commit to things. You'll find true love that way. Just over and over and over. But here we go. Past life relationship. So this could be alluding to this karmic person here, or it could be alluding to the fact that you and the person coming into your life, you've known each other before. I was getting kind of a twin flame vibe from this relationship. And you know what? It's never the person you think it's going to be when you have one of these soulmate connections. So again, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So be open. Just be open to the possibilities. I think this person will also bring reconciliation between you and the rift that you've had between your ex in your life. I think that they will really help them move on. I really do. This person is going to be an invaluable person to you. So when they appear, see what they have to say. All right, one more advice from Spirit here. And I did see this card before. So we have exercise. You might meet this person at a gym, on a hike, out at yoga. It could even just be like a practice. Like it could be work, or it could be a place that you frequent and you really enjoy, in nature, a dance class that you'll move your body. It says this will give you more energy and happiness. And yeah, I just feel like this person is a like mind to you. And then we have just be yourself here on the bottom. So I'm going to give you a little extra tip here because I've been through things like this myself. You know, a lot of times when we reject somebody that we feel like might not be right for us, whether they're too nice or too short or not the right whatever, we're really just rejecting ourselves and the way that we think society perceives us. So open yourself up to diversity. You are a great person. If you'll enjoy being yourself, then the other person will enjoy being with you. So that's what I have for you in this reading. It's exciting. We have three different readings today. Again, like if you don't really feel like this one resonates, choose another reading. But I think there's definitely a message here for you. So let me know in the comments if you liked this. Subscribe to my channel. I've got readings on my website. If you want to dive deeper into this, who this person might be, I've got a $5 reading by text and a $22 reading for love and relationships that can either be done by Skype or by a video. So let me know, and I will see you next time.